I'm coming, y'all. Hopping on a little early today because we are going to be at my grandkids. So I wanted to do a quick little live and say hello to y'all. So let me get myself signed in here. For those that are just hopping on, first time, my name is Michelle. I know my camera's a tad bit crooked, but we're going to deal with it. It's Halloween, and I am Snow Fox Designs. If you see the red light up above with the white letters, you are catching me live. If they're not there, please say hashtag replay. Okay. Let me get signed in over here. I need to take my glasses off. You know what I did yesterday, y'all? I did my live yesterday. I moved my glasses a couple times. And then when I got off, I was like, where did I put my glasses? Couldn't find them for nothing in the world. And then after a little bit of searching, I was like, you goofball. They were right off to the right of me here. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I did. I thought it was really cute. I got this table runner. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, I'm going over to the grandbabies, so for trick or treat. While they trick or treat with mom and dad, we'll be handing out candy. And I had to wear my Buc-ee's Halloween shirt and have a little something on. But I got a table runner and cut up some of the ghosts on here, and I thought it would be so cute to take them and stuff them. Thanks for sprinkling. I hope you're having a good day. So I did cut them out, and then I just took some, now I lost the name of the material. Get it at Walmart, can get it off Amazon. We tease it, we coffee stain it, and I drew a blank. Joanne, help me. What do we call, what do we call this? Oh my goodness. I can't think of the name of the material, but I cut out some material to go on the back so we can stuff them. So I'm hoping with all this glue and everything going on here, it will stick. Because I've never tried this before, but I thought, why not, you know? I've seen some, and I'm sure you all have seen some really cool table runners. And I thought, why can't you use a table runner and make pillows? Because I've seen some where you can make, you know, like pillows out of, but these have, yes, thank you, muslin. For the life of me, it was there, and then it just, poof, disappeared. I guess that's where the spells come in today. But I got the muslin, and I traced it on here, and then I just cut around it so it would have a back. And then I'm using fabric glue. So I can attach the material. And okay, I would say I'm not sure if I have a long, like, dowel or something back here, because I'm going to need it to kind of stuff some in, but I have this little stick here that I can use to stuff it in. But I thought that'd be so cute. I don't know why I could not think of muslin for nothing to save my soul right there. It just totally went blank. I was like, okay. I guess it's the bewitching hour for me. Happens to you all the time? I don't know. Anymore, it's like, good gravy. Shouldn't be happening that much. You know? I'm trying to think, where were we at when I got this hat, because I do have another witch's hat somewhere packed away. but we were out and I saw this. Oh, Myers. I think it was Myers. And I thought, oh, that's a pretty cool hat. The only thing is, when I was starting to come back here and get stuff a little set up, I thought, okay, this has to get thrown off on the side, because every time I'd move, I'd be pulling the hat. Hi, Tina. I got the Ghost Table Runners. They were at Myers, and I got them there, and all I did is, you can see they have like little stitching around here. So I cut out around where the stitching was on some of them so I could get a perfect ghost. And then on others like this one, I couldn't do it because part of the other one was overlapping. You could still use it, you know, for something, but I thought, you know, it'd be cute to have some, and I figured this is my last chance to really do the ghost today since it's, you know, Halloween. Make sure I don't get my material crossed over here. But I figured we'd go ahead and glue these up and then let this one cool while I'm doing the other ones, because we got 3 of them here. But I don't know if you've all paid attention, like when you go into like Myers and some of the other stores like Target and Walmart and that, some of your table runners, I've even seen where, you know, and I've done it before, where you can make them into like pillows. But I thought, you know, this would be cute. I'm not always a good freehand drawer, so making my own patterns don't always work that well for me. So I have to have like something that I can trace over, and I thought, well, hey, these are super cute, so why not use them? Now I'm going to bring this up a little bit and leave about that much room so I can stick some stuffing in. I saw some for like fall. Haven't seen anything for like Thanksgiving yet. And I haven't really seen stuff for Christmas yet, but I'm sure they'll have some pretty table runners out there for both. All right, we're going to let this one dry, but this is what this one looks like. I thought that was kind of cute the way his tail ended off. This one will start down here, and you'll get to see this one in a second when we get this one all stuck on here. So has everybody been having a good day so far? I'm super glad it stopped raining. Hi, Vicky. How are you? So if by some chance when you're doing this, your material kind of gets a little bit on the end where it shouldn't have any, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Just move it to where you need it. And these are the fabric sticks I'm using by Surebond. I've also seen them in black. I don't know why you would need black, but I've seen them in black. Hi, Judy. Yes, the placemat pillows are kind of cute because you can find some really, really cute placemats for making pillows. So who all gives candy out for the kids tonight? We will be over at my son's, and we'll see Jayla and Jordan. A lot of you met Jayla because she did a couple lives with me when she was off from school. She said she would love to do it again. And Mr. Jordy Man, he's like, when's my turn? Hey, Judy, how are you? I was just telling everybody I'm on a little early today so I can do a quick little live because I'm going to be going over by the grandbabies. They're not babies anymore. Ah! So I thought I'd show y'all. I got this table runner from Myers, and it had all these cute little ghosts on it. So I figured I'd go ahead and cut it up. It was a lot longer than this. Cut it up. I have some other ghosts right there. And make some stuffed ghosts out of them. I'm going to go this way. I almost closed the top part up, but I think it'd be better to do it this way, maybe. And I'm doing them, and then I'm going to let a couple of them as I'm doing them. I'm going to the next one, so by the time we get done with some of them, we'll be able to stuff them. Last few years, we haven't had any kids, so I've decided not to hand out candy because I get stuff. We have that same issue where we're at. Sometimes we'll have a ton, and then I think a lot of them have grown up and moved on. So there will be this one once we stuff it. So we don't get a whole lot either. And then my son, where he lives at, it's easier if, you know, he gets quite a few. So he asks us to come over, hand out candy, and then him and my daughter-in-law take their kids out. So we'll be handing candy out for them while they go with their kids. And I have no idea what they're going to be dressed up as. So when I get over there, I'll take some pictures and share with y'all. Hey, there's Laura. I heard this year my mom was making her kids big Halloween buckets with candy and snacks and beef jerky, maybe a mortgage payment or two. Laura? Who's your mom? I wish I could do that. The Halloween bucket and that, yeah, but the mortgage payment, yeah, okay. That's my older daughter. And I keep trying to tell her she needs to hop on and be some creative with me sometimes. She could just hop on she can hop on even, she doesn't have to be here. She could hop on from her own home and I could have her join me. She is hilarious. She comes up with stuff so quick off the cuff. And she's the one that she takes like clay, or she could even take the modeling clay and any of that stuff, and she can make all kinds of stuff out of, you know, with her hands. She's good at that. So I told her, I said, you need to come on one day. We need to do a live together. She can just have it all set up at her house and just hop on with me. That's what I thought it would be. Oh, you mean hers? I just thought that's a fabulous idea. I didn't see that you were agreeing with her about the mortgage payment and that. I thought, Joanne, you were saying it was a fabulous idea for her to hop on. I wish I could do a mortgage payment for you. That would be awesome. I like to get dressed up. Some years I have not. Last year, if y'all were on, you got to see me. I was dressed up as a fox. I still have a picture somewhere. I'm going to leave that open like that and then just glue it in. And this will be the other one. So all I'm going to do is take our famous polyester packing polyfill, and we're going to stuff them in here. I think it would be too. Now, I don't know if she's still listening or not. Now, I do see before I stuff this one, there's a little bit of trimming I need to do because I did the material just a little bit too big. And that's the good thing about if you see something and it's glued in here afterwards, you can come back and trim wherever you need to trim. I don't know if she's on still or she just jumped on just to tell me to have a bucket for her. I need my other little scissors. These are the ones I cut myself with the one day. I was like, you know. The other bad thing about Halloween is if there are a lot of kids out, is the poor dogs. They go crazy with all the knocking on the door and trick or treat. So I try to give them like bones and stuff. They're little doggy bones to chew on, and I can hear them now, and I don't even know why they're carrying on. Teeter! She's gonna keep going. I'm not a TV star either, but all you do, Laura, is we come up with a project. I can have you join my live, and like I said, you don't even have to be here. You can do it from your home, and just come on and do a live. And if you're doing this and you see where you missed a spot for gluing, just come back. And I don't think I missed it. I don't think I put enough there. And re-glue it. We'll hold that down for a minute. Yeah, Jayla did like it. At first she was kind of quiet, and I told her, I said, Jayla, you know, they see you. You don't see them, obviously. I said, but you can talk to them. They're not gonna be mean or anything. They're all very nice people. And then I think she got a little bit out of her comfort zone. It is hard, though. Especially when you do it for the first time or two. You're like, okay. I can remember when I first did, I was like, I'm talking to myself. But, you know, that's okay. You have to do that sometimes. This is actually, I'm going to keep this stick because found another little spot. Little Miss Teeter, I tell Kenny all the time, she's a very sweet dog, but she's very, very vocal. And I call her the mouth of the South. They're nice people except me. Wah ha 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 ha. Yeah, Laura can be. She's not nice. She's funny more than anything. You have to come on, Laura. We have to plan a day, and you have to come on to do a live. You don't even have to get out of the comfort of your own home. All right, I'm trying to get that in there. It's being a little stubborn going all the way down there. And I just made a hole by pushing it harder. Well, good thing I got glue, right? So how many dress up or used to dress up for Halloween? Laura still dresses up. My daughter here. My son does not. My other daughter does on rare occasions. 1 year for my birthday, since, as y'all know, was just like last weekend. 1 year we had a masquerade party for my birthday. And everybody got dressed up in masquerade costumes. Oh, and I will take everybody's name who shares today, sprinkles me out, throws the snowman, all the same thing, and put it on, and then probably I will do it either Saturday or Sunday, the drawing for everybody. All right, I'm missing some comments. Hi, Vonda. What's November 33rd? Tina used to. You have that shirt? I saw that and I was like, ooh, I gotta have it. I loved it. But I like Buc-ee's. And I don't know if any of y'all have Wawa, but I'm not a fan of Wawa. They acted like it was, we got a couple of them now. They acted like it was this big bad thing. I like Buc-ee's better. Miss Teeter. I'm sorry if y'all can hear her. This one I can get with my finger now. But I thought these are going to be cute. I think this should fit all in here. Might need a tad bit more. Your craft day? Okay, that's funny. Laura, she don't give her, she even does, she uses her Cricut. She does Cricut. She does shirts and all that stuff. So, I mean, there could be a craft day. It's all a matter of talking her into doing it. I need your help, y'all. Laura. You drove an out. Ours is it's about the same distance for us for Buc-ee's. I think he's cute. What do you think? All from a table runner, y'all. I'm curious to see if I can get it down into this one's little tail here. We'll see. I probably should have let the hole open a little bigger. Hey, you know, I think I've told y'all this story once before. I might have to pull this apart a little bit to get it down in there. But when my kids were younger, my daughters liked Alvin and the Chipmunks. Let's see if I can pull this open a little more. Yeah. To try to get it down in the tail. And they had the stuffed Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Laura wanted one. I have one, Vonda, but I've never done it. It's still sitting in the box here. Laura's gotten on to me about it, but I'm like, I don't know. I just never gotten into using it. But anyway, one wanted Simon, and one wanted, I believe it was Theodore. And I thought, well, I can't give one, because I could find them here locally at Target. I couldn't give one what they wanted and not the other one for Christmas what they wanted. So me and my brother-in-law and my son, who was just a baby at the time, drove over an hour. Well, this is opening up down here, so I didn't have to open it up at the top. Over an hour to go up to Evansville, Indiana, and get it for her. So, I'm not opposed to driving if I have to, and it's a good cause. Alright. Since this does not want to go in there, you would use yours? Me too! Since this hole popped open, because I was pushing it in here, I'm going to just use it now to my advantage and glue it up later and just keep pushing this down in here so we can get it puffed up. And I think I may have just stuck it through the other side. Did I? No, I don't. Is there? Yeah, there's a little hole right here. I just need to sit down one day and figure it all out. Mine could, I don't know about what they all do now, but the one that I have, I can't even tell you the make or the model of it because it's been here for quite a while. But you could cut some wood on it, like the real thin stuff, I guess. So I know I could do a bunch of stuff with it, I just haven't. If anyone wants to help to get going on their Cricut, I would love to help you. I may take you up on that sometime, Vonda. Not little bit here. She does not. That's why I've nicknamed her the Mouth of the South. She doesn't do it consistently, but I don't know what set her off now. I don't think the male, well, of course, the male people may have been told they had to get their routes done early today. Most of the time, I know I've told y'all that sometimes they don't come until 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. But they may have told them because of Halloween. Me too. I think it all the time too. It's like, really, Teeter, quiet. You're only hearing her. The other, Rip and Jetta, the Roddy, you don't hear them. It's Miss Mouth of the South there. And I just stuck my finger through this side, so we'll glue that side too. Hey, she's quiet for the moment. Yep, it happens all the time here, and they'll tell us, you know, I'll say something to, you know, whoever's out delivering sometimes, and they'll say, well, for one, they tell us we're supposed to be like the training route. Okay, that's fine. But if you're training somebody, I really don't think you want them out until this late at night. 2, we never have the same male person, ever. Yeah, I will have to see. It would be, and I'll let you know, Vonda. But yeah. Of course, I have to pull it out of hiding and unbox it and all that good stuff. The other thing I want to really get into learning how to do is marbling with on like your little cups and vases and whatever, because from my understanding, I've been doing a little bit of research, you can do it on almost anything. You can do it on material, you can do it on paper. Yeah, that's what we say. And, you know, when we get notifications, because I have the app, when you're supposed to be getting something delivered, it's a pain when it's not coming and you don't know when they're going to show up. And I think I kind of got it. I didn't get it all the way to the tip. I couldn't get it down all the way to the tip, but... yeah, I know Tina had one. She gave hers to her daughter, but I know her daughter uses it, so... well, she was quiet. Little brat. I have learned, though, except for here, I punched my own holes in the material trying to push the stuffing in, but I have learned from you all's help in that you do need to lose a lot. Yes, the dipping marbling, yes. You do have to use a lot of the fabric glue, because if you just try to do a little thin line, it does not work. You have to get it in there good. Yes, I've been watching several people do it, and I was watching them. They took paper and put it on there and just marbled it. They didn't really submerge it. But I thought, oh, that's cool. All right, where did I stick my other scissors? Put it back up there. Let's trim this up. But as you can see, what I was talking about on the runner, they have this nice little line that went around a lot of them. So in order to keep that, you had to kind of cut some of the other ones. But you can still cut them apart and piece them. And what I'm saying is, like some of these that don't have the full, like embroidered, I'm calling it embroidered edge, but it's really not. But the trim all the way around, you could cut that off and still use it for something else. Something next year. So I'm just trimming up all the excess material because sometimes I like to cut it just a little bit larger than it needs to be. That way, if you stuff it in that, if you need a little more give, you have it. So we have our scentwork trial tomorrow. And I'm cooking, but this time instead of being out at the grill or the Blackstone all day, I'm just making up a bunch of chili. And we'll have, in case somebody doesn't want chili, we'll have, one day we'll have like broccoli cheddar soup with it. They can have that, or they can have chili, or the other day they can have like potato soup if they didn't want chili. But I'm sure it's going to be cold out. Definitely got to get this point off there. Yeah, I thought I got this, but I guess I didn't. Don't want to cut my fingers. So here's this one. I think that's pretty good. I didn't get it all the way down here, but I think that's pretty good. And then here's this one. So I think they're pretty cute ideas. So, I mean, like for next year, or, you know, watch, like I got them, like I said, at Meijer's. Watch your stores and watch the table runners in that, because they have some really cute things. What are our temps? The last I looked, it was in the 60s, low 60s, but it could be down in the 50s by now. I haven't looked recently. I know it's cool. Not ready for all these cool temperatures. Isn't it funny, because now, since it's getting fall, you get these cooler temps, but when it starts to turn like spring and that, you can have the same temps and you're like, oh yeah, that feels good. Hi Gail, how are you? I took a table runner and cut up some of the table runner, and I'm making some stuffed ghosts. And I came on early because I will be heading over so my son and daughter-in-law can take the grandkids out trick-or-treating, and we can pass out candy at their place. Have fun, Vonda. Happy Halloween. Hi, Levon. So let me glue some of this up, and then we can close in. our Mr. Ghost here. So again, for those that have not ever used fabric glue like this, do make sure you put a lot on, because if you just try to do the little thin lines like you do with your regular glue, it does not stick. I found that out, and Tina told me, she said, you really need to use a lot. So I'm going to hold it there. Thanks. Last year, if you saw me last year, I was a fox. My face was all painted up and everything, and I had the fox ears and that. I like this witch's hat. The only thing that I had to toss to the side was these, because it kept getting in my way, and I'd keep yanking and pulling on it. I am holding this because I did put a bunch on there, and it did not seem like it still wanted to stick closed. But thank you. It's 56. The rain went up for tomorrow. Oh no. Well, most of tomorrow I'll be inside, so that works. That's fine. Hi, Norma. How are you? I don't know about fancy, but going with the day. I can hear somebody. I think she's barking because I can hear somebody slamming doors out there. And we do have people across the street who are moving, so it could be them. They've been moving all week at different times. They have like a U-Haul trailer and that they're coming and loading up their stuff with. Yep, now the other ones are starting. So because we are heading over there shortly, I wanted to hop on and do this quick little craft with y'all and show you. Don't forget about your table runners and your placemats, because you can make pillows out of your placemats. Alright, y'all, stop. They said fat chance of that. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I put that away, because I may need it for trimming. Yep. This is why I need a she shed. They can be one place and I can be another. Sometimes they're like little children. All I'm doing now is just trimming up where I have some excess material and hopefully don't cut myself. Tigger! My heavens. One bad apple gets them going. Okay. Got a little bit of glue here that I need to trim off, but other than that, yeah. So Norma, I have a few pieces cut off over here. It was a table runner, and I cut them out so that they'd keep this edging all around them. Because on some of them, you don't have the edging, but like there's this one that I got, and I was able to, this one does not have it. And this one is almost perfect, but it does not have the little edging around here either. But you could come up with some edging and put it on here and still use it. or like the one that I've shown you on the table runner that didn't get totally cut out yet, like this one. It doesn't have it all the way here, and over here it has bits and pieces, but you could cut that off and put some on and not even use this part and just use that. But I thought, why not make some cute little stuffed ghost for today? Last day, why not? So this is our ghost right here, this one. I think he's cute. This one has a big long ghost tail. So he's cute, and all I did was, because I could not think of it for the life of me when I first got on, I cut out muslin and put it on the back here and then stuffed it. And then here's this one that says spooky. And then you can use these. You could put them in like some vignettes, or, you know, you can make up a smash can and do some Halloween stuff or whatever. But since we're done with Halloween now and going to be moving on to fall stuff, you never know what I might find and come up with to do that. Thanks, guys. Thank you. But this is my quick little project for today, because I'm going to be getting out of here to go by the grands. So I hope you all have a happy day. And for, just a reminder, if anybody has sprinkled, shared, tossed a snowman, all means the same thing. I will go in and I will put your names in for today, and then either tomorrow or Sunday I will do the monthly drawing for your Happy Mail. Yes, it would be kind of big garland, but you could use it for garland, or like if you're doing Happy Halloween and then you just wanted to add a couple ghosts in, perfect. Great idea, Joanne. That would be a perfect idea. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. If you're doing trick-or-treat with kids, grandbabies, be careful out there. If you're not, I hope you have a nice, lovely evening. Thank you, Levon. Thanks, Gail. And just watch either tomorrow, probably more near the evening time, or Sunday evening, I will do the Happy Mail drawing. In the meantime, everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you, as always, for hopping on. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Happy Halloween to y'all, too. I appreciate y'all. You are the highlight of my day. Here's some hearts for y'all. Love y'all. Bye. See you Tuesday. Not Monday, but Tuesday. Have a good one, everybody. Gotta hold my cape. Have a good one. Bye.